Well, here we are. Finally back at Whiterun. We're gonna have to definitely get this thing to Farengar. Just wondering what he's gonna use it for.
What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food.
And what might you
I
do?
suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its
All the trees in Skyrim look nice except for this one.
You're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrun's tomb.
Huh?
Think about those old crypts. The dead having trouble staying that way.
Pilgrim's Tomb, huh? Northeast. I wonder where he's talking about. Who knows? Maybe I'll find it while I'm outside.
I used to be an adventurer like you. I took an arrow in the knee.
Alright, here we go.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text,
Who's this?
perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm
Interesting.
glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical
Pocket
question.
chest.
Dragons have come back.
Huh.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
this
don't
isn't
worry.
mine. No need
Although
for me
the
to have
chance
it.
to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable.
Wait, what do you mean dragons are
Yeah,
coming
there's a-
back?
Here's something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems.
No, I didn't.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
I guess you can say that. But what's next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all.
Declined to share,
And
huh?
we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work.
Yeah, I
Just
did.
send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Huh?
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
The Archdemon.
You should come too.
No.
Dragon, how exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't
What
know
was that
to
thing
stop.
over there?
Let's go.
Hypercube. I wonder what this means. What is this? Letter. Thing that's. Our names will be forever remembered. We will learn how to teleport. I will remain here in Morthal until I am finished. When the journal is fully deciphered, I will let you know. Teleport? Someone know have a teleport spell? Huh, at any rate.
circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience.
What do you
with
mean
dragons
survived
than anyone
Helgen?
else here.
I wasn't even there.
I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
Hide armor of a legend.
I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Alright then, let's
I
go.
envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Dragon. I really hope they're not talking about the Archdemon.
I always open up for you. I mean, to you.
Sophia. If we live through this, we'll have that talk.
Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing
Trust me.
hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Did I just hear correctly? The Jarl wants you to go and fight a dragon. Please tell me you're not actually
I
considering
might
it.
have to, actually.
Not that I'm scared, of course.
I mean, if we do have to fight a dragon, you'll be there with me, right? Wouldn't be the first time I got one of these scars. But it will be the first time I fought an
Guards
Archdemon.
in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. Of the White Run.
They can barely tolerate our
I've been looking for you.
Huh?
Not something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Who are you?
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What did you just give me?
Need some... Ice.
First planting? The festival of fresh beginnings is upon us again. Now is the time to reconcile disputes, for resolutions, and drop bad habits. As usual, free healings will be provided at all temples. 7th first seed. It's 3 days from now.
Bellathor at his store.
Huh.
Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Well,
Nope.
if I live to see that day, perhaps I will try to take a load off after all this.
You tried mercenary work? Might suit you.
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
You're so dead.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age.
Last
I work
age.
with my mother.
That must have been when my father was in Thetis.
Hard work.
Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah, damn right.
Let's move out.
Alright. Let's do this. Sophia, we're going to the stables and get a horse. Here we are.
Does drinking milk make me a milk drinker? I'm confused. I drink milk, but I'm also drinking meat as lords. So what does that make me?
I wouldn't worry about that now. What matters now is that we meet Irileth and fight this Archdemon. Get on your horse and let's get going. Storm's coming. Oh, sorry guys.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what to do.
Alright, let's go look for some survivors. If there are any. You never know, there might be some inside. Come on.
No, get back.
What?
He's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
We're getting toward.
Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kineret, save us. Here he comes again.
What the?
Here he comes!
Hello, save us. It's a dragon.
Every arrow count!
Where? Wait a minute. Is that? I have to get a better look at this thing. That. It is. That's the dragon I saw leaving Helgen. That's the one that might have killed my father. You son of a bitch. You're gonna die!
People think women are vain for trying to look good. Just because men are lazy and don't even bother having a watch doesn't mean we are vain. Most people
Sophia, we
use
don't have time
fire.
for this right now. There we go. So fast. You're going down. This is for my father! Sophia, are you alright?
What's happening?
Wait, what the? Sophia! Wait, what is... What just... happened? What just happened? I feel like I have... I don't know.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
I'm... What? Dragonborn? I got a note, but... What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know. It's like... It disintegrated and something flew into my body. I felt energy passing through me. I think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Shout?
What are you talking about? That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories.
I can't believe it. You actually
Those
killed a
born with the
dragon,
dragon blood.
and you
Dragon.
absorbed its
Old
soul?
timers said it.
This day just keeps getting better.
Everyone, just
Just
please
wait till I
be
tell
quiet.
people that a true hero slayed
No,
a dragon.
just-
Any dragons then.
Of course,
Everyone,
you
just
know
shut up.
Just
Just
coming back now for the first time.
no.
I'm only
I don't
joking.
want to be this
Although
dragonborn.
you've done it to
I
help me.
I can't be. Just shut up.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on.
What did I
Out
just
of
do?
all the Daedric princes,
You believe in this
Sanguine is the
dragonborn
only one I would
business?
actually consider worshipping.
I don't think anyone even.
He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol.
Get out of here. What did I just do? What happened to me? Really, this dragonborn?
Wait, are you really?
Was that a note even for me?
So I guess that really does make you kind of special.
I don't even.
I guess you almost live up to my high standards
I
now.
don't even know what to think.
Good looking, strong, brave.
I mean, Farengar or Balgruuf would know. That mysterious woman disappeared before I could even ask her name.
I've been looking for you.
What the?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
I don't have the time for
Let's
you.
see.
What was that?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Riches beyond imagining. I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the beach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days ago and hasn't returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help. I'll be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember, riches beyond imagining. Cassia.
Cassia, huh? I wonder why this note was so important to reach me. How does she know about me? Did she hear me shout? There's no way. I don't know if I should go. Is it a trap? I don't know.
That was just lying around? Good find.
What was that sound?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Did you hear that?
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Someone must have heard that sound. That roaring from what came from the top of the mountains, almost in the clouds. It's like I shouted to the skies and the skies shouted back. My God, what have I done?
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
I wonder what happened.
This is not over.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn.
There's a
Excuse
I
me.
wonder if my shout is affected others or not. I really hope that someone has the answers for me. I don't know what it means to be Dragonborn. But if that's what I am, then... What was that?
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
Summons?
Greybeards.
Greybeards,
We were
what?
just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? Now, so what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The dragon was there. But I think what's even more weird is... I think I may be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Just the things that my mother told me. My mother told me that she knew of a man named Mirak, who was a very powerful Dragonborn. He was able to kill and drain dragons of their power. That's what the men called me, and I think when the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Is that what that sound was? But what are the Greybeards?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
But what do the Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
Yes,
That
I
was
did.
The voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here?
Yeah.
Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rangar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it.
So they did hear me
They
shout to the
think
sky.
Dragonborn. Who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There is no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
Do you think they
I envy you.
have any way to bring my father back to
Climb
life?
7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great
I don't know if
service
I'm...
for me and my city.
I don't know if I can really do that.
By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of
I don't know if I'm
Whiterun.
ready to be Dragonborn.
It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia
Thane.
as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a
Thank
city
you,
to defend.
my Jarl. But
Yes,
this isn't the city I want to be in. Windhelm
So you're
is the city I
Windhelm,
belong
huh?
in.
Well, don't think some fancy title is going to make me your servant. Although I must admit I'm happy for you. Perhaps I could take advantage of you sometime.
What?
I mean, if we got into trouble, I could use your status to my advantage.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you meant, Sophia. Let's get out of here. With my new status as Thane, they won't really worry about me running around. That'll definitely help. Who's this?
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
So, I'm a Thane now. What exactly does that entail?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Well, that would be very, very nice to use. Thank you.
All right then.
What's the deal with that house call the Jarl just gave you? She doesn't look much to me. I could outmatch her in terms of combat, looks, and just about anything really. I don't know what you could possibly see in her.
Trust me, I don't see anything in her. We don't really have to worry about it. What we do need to worry about is what's up there. I don't know if I actually want to go make the journey to High Hrothgar. At any rate, we have to find some way to get through here. And I wonder what that note meant. That note had to have meant something. The Forgotten City. That's where Cassia wants me to go? I don't know if I'm ready to go there either, but this is so out of the way. My father is gone and who knows? They said there was untold riches there. Before I do any of this, I need to continue with joining the Stormcloaks. Joining the Stormcloaks is my main priority. They're gonna be the ones who help me take revenge for the death of my father. The only question is, where do I go from here? The Serpent Stone. Winterhold, huh? Don't believe I've been here, but my father must have gone here before. Perhaps this is the place my mother took him on a date. She was very fond of magic aside from her shield and sword techniques. Me, not so much. I prefer a hands-on approach. But blood magic is a powerful and dangerous form of magic. It does an extreme amount of damage, not practiced by most magic users. Huh. Interesting enough, I don't think I'll be delving in that dark range of magic.
I'm not sure I like the sound of the 7,000 steps. Surely that must absolutely kill your legs? I also better check I'm wearing underwear. 'Cause I've heard that it can get a little chilly around the southern parts, if you know what I mean. I don't need your help to do that before you ask.
Well, no, I don't think I'd offer. The question is, how do I get to the Serpent Stone from here? Whoa! Okay, that was a bigger drop than I wanted. What the? What's happening down there? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! 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 Whoa! There's a lot of enemies. What are you? What is this thing? I don't like this. Sophia, we need to get out of here.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
Everyone's cowering in fear. Sophia, we need to run. I don't know what that was that I stumbled onto. I don't. How do I get up here?
Ask him to see his reaction.
Oh, here we go. That's where I'm supposed to go. Oh, it's so cold out here. Father couldn't leave me a coat of any kind. Alright. There's supposed to be an ice wraith. Whatever the hell that is. Must be over there on that island. Fog is getting thicker the farther I go out. I don't like this. What the? Wolves! Get out of here. Alright, Sophia? You know, before we get into this, it is now be as time as good as any to
Let me
talk.
guess. You want to talk? Sure. What's on your mind?
You know, I've always kind of wondered, what were you doing before you met me?
I was playing two guys against each other in a bid to win me over. Of course, they had to supply me with plenty of drink and earn my affection. I just wanted some entertainment. Oh, it was great watching them get more and more competitive. It ended up in a massive brawl, and once it was over, I left them both empty-handed and out of pocket. As for waking up in a stable without any clothes on, I don't remember what happened after leaving the tavern, but that's nothing new.
That doesn't sound very safe, but I actually meant before that.
Well, I was wandering around Skyrim killing bandits who thought I was an easy target, and meeting new locals. Or should I say making new enemies. Before that I was studying, if you can call it that, at the College of Winterhold. It wasn't my first choice, of course, being a Nord, but I had no place to go, and it was either that or live in a cave. So, I learned a few spells just to keep them happy. I must admit, though, that learning to blow stuff up was pretty fun. Unfortunately, my genius was wasted on them. And I was kicked out for making everyone naked with a spell I forced some other student to create for me. So, it turns out I ended up living mostly in caves anyway.
Very, very interesting. Well, I wanna thank you. That was a nice talk.
Time to move, I guess.
Yeah. And don't worry. I'll make sure we got this one alive. You know, I like having you around. Man, how far out? Wait, Serpent Stone? That should be the stones up there. Definitely getting close. So tall. I hope I can climb up here. There we go. Weird thing is I don't even know what an ice wraith looks like. Wait, what is that? I think that's it. Stay calm, Sophia. Stay calm.
Shh. Keep it down, will you? We're supposed to be stealthy, remember?
I know. I can't trade any items with you. I don't think I have any bows. I don't. Sneak up on this thing. Come on, go down. Good stuff, Sophia. Turn to Galmar. Alright. Looks like I'm going back to Windhelm. Palace of the Kings. If this is all it takes to join the Stormcloaks.
Tell me again why we're wasting
Wonder.
time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset.
Where are they?
All support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot. We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see. You're alive.
A jagged
I
crown.
owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again.
That's
I
so.
misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to oath?
Any kind of oath to take is fine. As long as we march in solitude and just
Jarl Cloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people.
Huh. That I want to fight Imperials.
You can stick a sword through an Imperial any day you want, but that doesn't make you a Stormcloak. We're not just fighting Imperials. We're fighting to restore Skyrim to her glory and give her the king she deserves.
Whatever. I will take this oath, as long as it means marching on solitude.
Spirit, by swearing this oath, you become one of us, a hero of the people, a true son of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak.
Do swear blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak,
Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim.
Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim.
As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond.
As Talos as my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me.
Guessing the one you and
here,
Ulfric were talking about.
You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part. Watch yourself out there.
That mission. What is it?
I have found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it? Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjune, but if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here.
Jagged Crown. What is that?
Have you not heard that ancient verse? Maw unleashing rays of snow, of dragons from the blue brought down.
Yes.
Birds the walking winter's woe, the High King in his
jagged crown. Yes, my mother sung this to me as a child.
Time, or even before, the High King always wore the Jagged Crown. It was the symbol of his might and power. The crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and it is said to contain a portion of the power of every king who has worn it. True or not, who would dare deny Ulfric's claim when the legendary Jagged Crown sits upon his brow?
Huh, so you think some Jagged Crown is gonna make someone a king? I never understood Nords. I guess elven ways, the Dalish. We have different ways of thinking, but I'll help you.
Don't wait around for me. I bet I'll beat you to Corvinjune even though you start first. Get yourself kitted out.
Corvinjune isn't my first place I need to go. Whatever this place is, if I'm gonna go there, and if he's expecting to need my help, the help of other men, and Sophia, I'm gonna need to get stronger. A lot stronger. And who knows? Perhaps I should go up there.
Summon the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Yeah, you're right. It hasn't happened for hundreds of years. Who am I to denounce the summon of the Greybeards? I think maybe I should go up there. I think maybe I should go to High Hrothgar. One question is how to get there. You need to go from Iverstead. Get there, and you go to Wilhelm's Folly. Find my way to Iverstead from here. Oh, not another river. Oh wait, there. Ah! Whoa, whoa! Come on, there we go. I wonder where my horse went. Would have been nice to have around here. Oh, here we are.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
I get a lot of looks from people wherever I go. I'm not sure if it's because they
Passing
find
through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Yeah, actually. Anything you can tell me about the place?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word.
My
Well,
gosh.
Not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Alright then.
Time to gather more supplies, I guess.
$7,000 steps. This is gonna be quite the journey. You ready, Sophia? This is gonna be probably one of the longest, one of the most difficult journeys we've been on. Maybe not this one here. But I know something's coming. Something big.